Alright, don't talk.
It's the show that sucks with your hosts Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
See what kind of paper has to be done.
Talk to Art if you want to get that done.
Yeah, if you need to contact Spooky, you need to talk to Arturo. He's his secretary, so.
Oh wow.
This is for everyone. If you want to talk, contact Spooky at MIC Furby. Just ask him the question and he'll relay it for you. He's very good at that.
So we're seriously just gonna sit here and not say anything?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You
interesting.
just read the intro. It's alright.
With
I'll edit it out later.
guests from around the fighting game community.
Is he going to?
Are we
answer?
going? Are we
Yeah,
just,
Honzo?
just gonna go past it?
Oh,
Am I ruining
man.
You gotta let it rock. Gotta let it rock.
Well, I don't hear any intro.
I know, we can't hear it. I should explain to you. This is what it's like to be
This is what the next intro is gonna be.
You are a terrible bison.
Is this
How
still
do you
going?
forget it's Tuesday?
The worst part is you retweeted the
can't tell.
tweet that
It's
said it
almost
was
over.
You
It's
retweeted it.
It's gonna keep going.
Now for your hosts, Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
Turn your sound off.
I know. I just wanted to hear the intro.
Oh my god. Well, we're officially live with the show that's like Summer 42. I'm Harrison with my co-host Honzo Gonzo. We have a very special guest tonight. You may have seen him tournaments around NorCal. Maybe when FGTV isn't getting reviewed. It's Drew Grimey. How's it going, Drew?
Pretty good. How are you guys doing?
All right, kind of.
Great.
Yeah, Alan's doing great apparently. You're about
Nice
to give him
mustache.
some advice about how to bulk up and attract the ladies.
Later. I have a story.
Oh, later. Okay.
I have a story. Alright. I need a sketchbook to like draw things in, and I was like, oh man, it's all the way at Walmart. But now I have a car, so I just drove there and got it.
Cool story, bro.
Cool. Can we start the show now?
I just have to tell people.
Introduce yourself, Drew. Maybe I'm sure people from NorCal know who you are. Maybe a couple East Coast guys don't know who you are, or I don't know, random people across the world. So yeah.
Everybody should know me by now, but I'm Drew Grimey, and I'm a personal trainer as my day job, and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom player by night.
Your secret identity. You'll leave the house.
Yeah.
Somebody's currently making a comic book about that right now.
Leaving the house. Yeah, I'm just gonna get some milk. You got the millipede.
I know. I put my stick in my gym bag and everything.
Alright, Drew, his coming out party was at Aftershock, where he destroyed SoCal. That's where you should see some of his finest moments. He's also on FGTV, as Harrison said, and Millipedes Golfland tournaments. Wins NorCal. It's his name right now. So you can see him around, and he's very good. He plays a really cheap team. Describe your team and why you play it.
Well, actually, like by current standards, my team isn't that cheap now.
Okay.
It does an infinite. Nobody could fly.
But off of a TAC, you can kill.
Okay, I think first of all he should explain what game he plays first.
He plays Marvel, dude.
I already did full.
Yeah. Who's in here is like, oh, that's a Street Fighter player. No one.
Yeah, and I said I'm
Marvel
Ultimate
player.
Marvel vs. Capcom player by night.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on
that's
here.
true. I don't know. Sorry. This is the show that sucks.
Okay,
Get
so
used to it.
I play Viper, Virgil, Strider, and the reason I play the team is actually I really like the way Viper plays. I actually picked her up in Vanilla a while ago, and I heard a lot of talk about how good she is, and I just really like the way her whole gameplay looks, like the way her combos look and everything. I'm the type of person that I like characters that could that have kind of flashy combos, not too flashy. That's why I don't play Dante, but she's somewhat flashy and does a lot of damage. I like explosive characters, so that's mostly the reason I play her. Virgil is because I used to have Doom in my second slot, and then I switched it to Virgil because he works so good with Strider. And Strider just because he's a ninja.
That's dope. But yeah, your team is definitely explosive. It gets a kill off of, I think, everything ever. Pretty sure.
Unless I start off with 0 meter.
I mean, that always happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, your team is definitely unique in that it doesn't have Doom on it.
Yeah,
So-
that's the good things. I'm actually, that's what I'm saying. I have a low tier team.
I mean, it's relative low tier, to be honest. You're not playing Tron. You're not Reeker.
Exactly.
But yeah, so you were playing at Landhammer this weekend.
Yeah,
Let's
I
talk
didn't
about
do.
Landhammer.
Yeah, I didn't do so good.
You didn't. What place did
Yeah,
you get?
I got eighth, seventh place on the list, but top eight. But
Oh,
I lost to two people that I shouldn't lose to.
you want to air out your grievances?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell. Okay, so I get there. I completely get out on Saturday. I don't lose a single match, and then Sunday I get there. And basically one of the first matches, and I'm supposed to play this guy named Eric Green, and he's over playing on the only casual station. So I'm saying to myself, like, okay, I don't want to play casuals versus this guy, so I'm just gonna play him first match straight up. First match I play him, I'm missing all my inputs. I land the first hit, I drop my combo that should have killed his point character, and usually when I kill the point character, I win the match. But I drop the combo, he ends up winning that game. And then next game I do, I believe, random super just from messing up my dashes. So he wins the second game, and then I win the next two games, and then the last one is pretty close, but I couldn't clutch it out 3 games in a row. So it was mostly because I just get there, and Viper's the type of character you really gotta get your fingers warmed up with. You can't just play her first match expecting play her like you can play like Wesker or Wolverine off first match. So yeah, it kind of got me off to a bad start. Then I lose to GC Yoshi, who I have a pretty good record against, and made a few bad decisions, dropped a few combos. So I didn't play as good as I wanted to that weekend.
I don't think anyone played as good as they wanted to.
I know
Besides
CJ did.
CJ, I was gonna
I know
say,
CJ played way better than he expected.
I think anyone expected. But yeah,
he's like, I feel like my third place victory was fraudulent, because I'm actually 6-0 against CJ in tournaments. I've beaten him 6 separate times in tournament, and he's like, yeah, because I was supposed to play CJ both times, but then I ended up losing the match right before I was about to play CJ. So he's like, yeah, because I didn't get to play you, so I feel like it was semi-fraudulent third place.
that's what
So I should
happens.
let everybody know that.
Brackets, man.
The bracket gods. Yeah.
Bracket gods are not merciful. But yeah, what did you think of the venue?
Oh, it was really nice. It was a wine. Was it a wine? It was like a winery slash.
I don't know what the
The
fuck.
It was
place.
some kind of winery thing, yeah.
It was like a wine storage warehouse. I don't think they actually make wine there. I'm not sure, but it looked really nice. It looked like that stage in Street Fighter, where with all the barrels in the back.
Yeah, that's what I heard floating around. Definitely,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, venue was godlike. There's a bunch of esports going on. I was watching some Purge Dota when I wasn't playing or streaming or anything, so that was pretty cool to see some famous esports people there, and that you guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but that's fine. There's good food nearby. They had that soul food place.
Yeah, Hard
Soul
Knocks.
Hard Knocks.
Dude, we went there. Me and Shady K went there on the last day. We got there right after they closed, so we
Oh,
didn't.
really?
Yeah, we didn't actually get to try it.
They had good chicken waffles.
Yeah. I like that.
But yeah, so Marvel, pretty much everyone was playing really bad for the most part, from what I've been
I
noticing.
think so too.
Especially me. I was doing things that I should have been. I did more things wrong that led to correct things than just doing the correct things. So it's kind of weird. But yeah,
Do you
I
think
lost
everybody has been practicing?
I don't know. I think some people have been, but we just had Starbase too, so there's no excuse.
Yeah, that's true.
No
Well,
excuse.
maybe not for Marvel, because
Yeah,
I'm just gonna blame it on PS3.
yeah. Don't you play on PS3 at home?
No. I play you on Xbox.
Oh yeah, you did. I forgot. But yeah, PS3 sucks. Yeah, I got 15th, so I got my $20. And yeah, I lost to Spiral, then I beat Spiral, so I feel good about myself, even though I lost.
yeah, you shouldn't have lost him the first time, to be honest.
The second time I probably shouldn't have beaten him. I missed up Shoryuken 3 times in a row.
Oh yeah,
And
like you
still
went
beat
to
him.
level 3 4 times, and the third time you finally
Yeah,
got it.
that wasn't resets. Those were all me. I couldn't Shoryuken for some reason. Because I'm bad. But it's alright. So results wise, it was pretty much Champ, Rog, and CJ. It's pretty much the top 3. Everyone else was like usual suspects down. I don't think anyone had a surprising placing. Probably Eric Green was the most surprising, getting up there, since he's kind of an unknown player.
Yeah,
other than
Wesker, Dorm, Virgil, or not Virgil, Strider.
Strider. Yeah, it's a weird team. It's like, what do you think of that team? I know you're gonna say
it's Wesker
sucks.
Strider.
I'm talking Drew.
It's Wesker Strider, and Strider Assist actually works like almost like a beam, so you can use it for teleport mix-ups with Dormammu. So it's actually pretty decent.
Yeah. But yeah, Marvel was pretty consistent, pretty usual. Nothing crazy except GC Yoshi did the snapback glitch, but it didn't work. I was surprised at that. Did you see that, Drew? That match?
So he didn't do the snapback glitch.
He did it. He snapped a dead
He
body.
didn't do it if it didn't work.
He snapped a dead body.
But did it work?
No. I don't know
No.
if he screwed it up or not.
No, somebody actually did that to me online. I was
Really? Dude, I've been waiting for someone to do that in a match that I'm witnessing.
Yeah, it's happened to me.
Damn.
And then so it killed my point. He killed my point character, but my assist character was still alive, and the match said, "Player 1 wins" or whatever. And I'm still like moving around, like doing stuff, and it still lost. I was like, "Wait, my character's still there." So I didn't know that you actually lose the match even if your character is still alive.
Oh yeah, that character is considered dead. It
Yeah,
can't
that's weird.
do anything.
Yeah, I thought it was just so you could kill them both. I didn't think you actually didn't need to kill both of them.
No, it's just you automatically kill a character. You just make him useless.
Yeah, well, you still control them. Like if you could.
Can you call the assist?
Huh?
Can you call the assist?
Well, I don't know. He basically had both my characters out at the same time.
Ah, okay. It's just a weird.
Yeah, that's stupid.
But yeah, Marvel. That's Marvel.
Wasn't Shorty that was playing really well too? That did that crazy.
Shorty almost beat Mikey.
Oh yeah, Shorty did that crazy. It's not a new combo, but it's just really cool. It's when you do H from behind, and he just comboed it and then just killed him.
Well, he did this crazy setup. He put Flame Carpet down, and then he summoned.
Oh, that one.
He brought in Magneto, and the Flame Carpet was like half screen, and and then he pulled him and into the Flame Carpet, and then got like a sick mix-up. That was godlike.
Cool. He was doing that all day. He was bringing him down in the corner into the flame carpet and just overheading for an unblockable, and he was bringing them out so they'd land into it and just go for a mix up there. He had really interesting stuff with Dorm Magneto. So even the stuff that F-Champ, I haven't seen F-Champ do, or resort to do. So, I mean, it's really cool seeing someone innovate that team. But, yeah.
So I think it's pretty much it for Marvel.
What happened to Street Fighter?
Street Fighter.
I almost, I wanted to vomit the entire time.
Why did you want to vomit the entire time? Because you were watching Street Fighter?
Yeah, after Who Man lost, I was like, eh.
Yeah, it was kind of.
Yeah, you were on the mic, by the way. I forgot to yell at you. You're like, yeah, I don't want anyone to win. I want everyone to lose.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I said
like,
that. Once I got to top 4, I was like, I don't care about any of these people, but I'll still
destroy
commentate.
the hype for anyone there. It's like, nah, all these people are terrible people.
Hey, man, you asked. Or SF Geef asked. But
yeah.
I don't know. I think it was still crazy hype, though. The grand finals was sick. LPN, like, kept getting bodied. And then kept winning somehow. Like, every single first round, Ricky Ortiz would just stun him. And then he would just bring it back every single time. We did the 3 out of 5 top 8. Which changed a few things.
What do you think about that?
At first I thought it was stupid, but now, like, after seeing it a couple times, like Evo, now this, obviously it's not taking a whole lot longer to complete. I don't know, in the long run, I think people just have to train for that, because people are still in that 2 out of 3 mindset.
Yeah, didn't Hoodaman win 2 in a row, and then
yeah, and he lost 3-0 to Champ, so
yeah,
it's really hard, man. You win 2 and then you'll 3 out of 5, and you kind of feel like you wasted all your gimmicks or
it's kind of what happened
tech
when
or
Marvel.
something. You think
Marvel switched. Well, the first tournament was for NorCal was that invitational, and I played Pedro there, and he beat me 2-0, and I was like, oh man, and then I 3-0'd him, so I was like, hey. So that was the first 3 out of 5 in NorCal, so and that made a difference for me. So
weren't you the one that was saying like you didn't care about 3 out of 5?
Yeah, I was the only proponent. I was the only proponent of 2 out of 3.
I just
pretty
love
sure.
seeing people come back 3-0.
Yeah.
I mean, it just like it proves that longer sets just. I don't know. I feel like the better player always wins in long sets.
Not always.
Why do you say that?
Why do you say that?
Because I beat Infrared 7-2 right before the tournament, and then I'm up on him 2-0, and he comes back 3-2 to in the actual in the final strike tournament to beat me. That's why.
You a little salty about that?
I just don't think the better player won.
Damn. Saying Infant's bad? Worse than you?
Not as good as me, but yeah.
I respect it. Respect it.
I'm not saying I'm the greatest, but
But you know.
but might as well.
Anything else happened with Street Fighter? GCO, she almost got top 32.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he had the sickest match versus Kaneda.
He almost beat Kaneda. He should have beat Kaneda.
He should have. He had the read and then he messed up the SPD and then he lost.
I mean, that's kind of weird, but yeah, he's playing, I guess.
Hey, who does GC Yoshi play?
T-Hawk.
T-Hawk.
Oh, he would.
Yeah. It's close to a robot. I don't know why he doesn't play
he's crazier.
Geef. Mecha Geef alt. But, yeah, anything else?
I don't think so. I mean, Venny was sick, like you guys are saying. Internet was awesome, which is the most important thing to me as a streamer.
Oh, yeah, the internet was 100 down.
Having like 100.
80 up.
Yeah.
80 up.
But I guess if you're gonna have like all those esports games,
Yeah. You need some bandwidth because none of those games are LAN. So you have to connect via the internet still. It's just really low ping.
yeah.
But yeah, the venue was good. I'm sure it was a great success for Landhammer guys, Ready Force and all of them. So I'm sure there'll be another one in the future.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good event. Smash, we don't care. Anyways, moving on. Summer Jam. Summer Jam. It was like next level battle circuit, but longer.
That's what I feel like. Oh yeah, that's what I want. That reminds me. Cause basically the same thing over on the East Coast, and I was really glad Snake Eyes came up for Landhammer, because basically, like East Coast right now, it's like it's a lottery, right? But you already know what number balls are gonna come out, and unless there's that random guy who comes and picks out the balls for you, then it's just gonna be the same all the time. So, in my opinion, Snake Eyes is that guy that just, picks out the lottery balls and nobody knows. Somebody just mix up the tournament.
Talk a lot about balls.
Yeah.
So you're saying
better example than balls.
So you're saying less collusion?
Yeah. What? No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying there's the same people every time, and unless there's that one guy who comes in and mixes it up, it's just it's boring to watch.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, SoCal came up for Street Fighter, Snake Eyes, and Valle was there for some reason.
Yeah, Valle was there. He just didn't play in the tournament because he came on Sunday.
Yeah, so I mean, SoCal does travel up here. I would like to see more Marvel SoCal players travel up, but they're all poverty and stuff.
Well, yeah, Justin was supposed to come, then he had something come up, and so was Fnatic, and I guess he was too much down on the waiting list and just didn't want to go. I'm not sure exactly why.
Yeah.
So
well, that sucks because there's like 70 people, 70 buys from what I saw.
Yeah, there was. I was surprised. I think everybody on the waiting list got in.
Pretty sure.
I even got into Street Fighter.
Harrison, is your internet screwing up?
I don't think so. Why?
My song, because you're sounding like a robot to me, unless it's me.
You sound fine to me.
I sound fine? Alright, then just go with it. Alright, anyways. Yeah, I played Street Fighter 2 and I beat Patrick, so Patrick's terrible at everything, so just want to say that. I mean, he's terrible.
Throw it up there.
Anyways, Summer Jam it was like, alright, whatever. So, yeah.
Christy won Marvel, Dominion won Street Fighter. Same old story, I felt like.
Yep. Yeah.
Although it's kind of like at next level, Dominion or Christy always kind of clutches it out in Street Fighter, but then he just gets popped by Dominion, like at every East Coast major. I feel like
East Coast is like, I don't know, stale.
It needs those like.
But there's no random players coming out for him. Like the best they could do is the South, and why would they travel? They already have good players in the region.
It might not need new players. It just needs those like lesser known players to step it up, which I feel
I
like
don't-
NorCal's done in the past.
Yeah, I mean Drew being an example. His first tournament, he just fucking came out of nowhere, playing online and won it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's just when we boost your ego a little bit. Winning I forget what tournament it was. X Factor?
TNT.
TNT. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, there's always players up in California just popping up out of nowhere. I mean, Sexy Beast kind of came out of nowhere.
Oh yeah,
Drew did.
Deadpool player, right?
Yeah, yeah. SoCal has a few of them. Cloud, I guess, would be one of them.
Yeah, his comeback play was on at
Evo.
Evo.
Yeah, so I mean, they
That was a good
have
time.
Infrit was pretty much unknown before Evo when he got second. And so, yeah, there's always players in California just like, I'm here. But East Coast is just like, hey, same people.
Yeah.
Senior taxi. So it's he had one shiny moment. Anyways, Drew, let's talk about your EX program.
Let's talk about it.
So what is it?
It's a little mini company.
Mini.
It's called EX Fitness, and some people may think EX stands for extreme, but I'm pretty sure Extreme Fitness is already taken. So EX is almost like a homage to the fighting game community with how we got EX moves and we call everything that's like super powered up EX. Like let's say there was a Honzo Gonzo that was actually like cool and funny, it would be EX Honzo Gonzo. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so it's EX Fitness, and basically since the FGC is throughout the whole United States, even outside of the United States. What I offer is online fitness programs where instead of like a one-on-one personal trainer that's usually about like $60 per session, what I do, I just give you a fitness program with video instructions on how to do each workout 5 days a week, and pretty much a fitness outline, because you don't have to follow the fitness plan 100%, but it gives you a good idea on what you should be eating throughout the day and how many calories, how many protein, carbs, and fat you should be taking throughout the day. So it's a lot cheaper than one-on-one personal training, and it's even it's cheaper than most online, probably all online programs you get out there. Because I know the FGC doesn't have like a ton of money to be wasting or spending on luxuries. So basically, and then I give you have like a month. You could text me, email me any questions you have about fitness. So I'm basically like your online trainer. Like if you ever need to ask a question, you're not sure about something, you just hit me up and I get back to my clients right away.
Cool. Sounds really cool.
Yeah.
The FGC definitely needs less calories.
Oh yeah.
Around. I mean, most pro players just get fatter, so it's
I mean,
Not saying
Grimey
anyone.
probably has the biggest muscle mass of everybody in the FGC combined. So
there's
Yeah,
some.
that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Shut up, Honzo.
All right. So, do you want to do an example on me on the show right now?
Well, okay, so pretty much
Something.
you would tell me like over the phone. Some people send pictures, and you tell me like what are your goals. So what are your goals?
To get mad bitches.
All right, so you want to look like me.
Yeah.
All right. So I basically put you on like a more probably a high calorie program because what are you like 98 pounds?
I'm 120.
Well, okay. So yeah, I put you on like a program to try to put on some muscle mass, and while you're putting on the muscle, you lose some of the fat because you're what we like to call skinny fat. Like you look skinny, but take off your shirt right now.
I'd rather not.
Okay, well if you took off your shirt, you wouldn't be too ripped. So yeah, so you'd be losing fat and gaining muscle on the program, and it would just be a 5-day full body workout. Like let's say for example Monday you'd be doing chest and shoulders. Wednesday you would be on abs and legs, and then Friday you could be doing back and biceps and etc. And the nutrition outline would just pretty much be high protein, low fat, maybe for you a little bit higher fat, so you can put on some more weight. But good kind of weight. Not people here putting on weight, they think putting on fat, but most likely you'd be putting on muscle if you follow the program.
So I'd probably be gaining weight.
You would definitely need to gain some weight. I would put you at 140.
Okay.
Yeah, because 120, we're not 12 years old anymore, Hanzo.
I think we need to remember how tall Honzo Gonzo is.
I'm
Still.
5'6".
Yeah, it's not bad. You could definitely you could be 140 easily,
All right.
and you'd be getting mad bitches.
Well, I mean, just more.
Well,
I
they would be
already
nice.
get mad bitches.
They would be nice mad bitches,
Oh.
not just mad. Not like I hate you.
Oh,
Like
man.
literally mad bitches.
They wouldn't
That
be-
is usually.
Yeah.
That is
Like,
usually.
Right now, they're probably mad.
They're
But
all-
after you get this program, you would be getting mad bitches.
I see the difference.
See.
So, what kind of workouts is it? Just normal?
I prefer you to have the gym at your disposal, like any kind of gym with some machines, weights, the basic gym equipment. But if not, then you could get by with like maybe some dumbbells, bands, a pull-up bar, maybe a stability ball. You don't need too much to get in shape. Yeah, maybe a little bit heavier than that. It's like my girlfriend's weight.
Hey, it's 10 pounds.
Yeah, it's like my girl's weights.
Okay. For the record, I'm not taking my shirt off because of my chest hair. It's too
I have
glorious.
chest hair too.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. You know that.
It's a glorious mane that I can't show off. It's only for the ladies.
Like Austin Powers.
Pretty much. I
Nice.
wish I was joking. But yeah, I don't need the pictures on the internet. I already have too many. But yeah, so what's usually the cost for this program?
It's around like 120, 125, and like I said, you get the workout program, you get a meal plan, and you get my cell phone number, where you could call and text me anytime you want. You just call me up and say, hey Drew, I'm at a restaurant right now and I don't want to deviate from my diet. This is what they have here. What should I order and still be within the program? Or I'm at the gym right now. They don't have this workout that you told me to do in the program. And then I would talk to you over the phone and be like, okay, well, do they have this? Do they have that? Can you do this instead? It's just basically you get on the clock, on the call personal training, which nobody really offers.
And they get to send you shirtless pictures, maybe pantsless
I
pictures,
got a few shirtless pictures.
maybe some nude photos.
I have some. They're in my personal stash though. They're for my my record keeping to see my clients' results.
Okay.
I already have AJ from I think he writes editorials for EG. He texted me.
Yeah.
He's like he already lost like 14 pounds in the 2.5-3 weeks. Justin Wong, he's another one of my clients. He's already lost like 8 pounds. So I mean, when they tell me this stuff, it really makes my day. It's kind of like one of those things that really it's really fulfilling.
That's good. So you have actual results.
There's actual results. Yeah, I'm not just selling you dreams.
Yes.
So
You
you're gonna be
see
the
Justin
FGC
Wong?
fitness guy? That can be one of your quotes, man. Justin Wong approves.
Yeah.
Man, that's instant. That's instant clients right there.
Yeah, just have his face, just have his picture, like the really bad hawk one. Have you ever seen the picture where his hair is like the bird or whatever?
His face
Well,
looks
it's
like
like
you see.
Yeah, just have that picture, and then when he slimmed down, just have an after picture.
Well, it's got to be the after. I've just this is semi new.
Okay. But yeah, that sounds good. How long is the program for the 120?
Well, like I said, the 120 it gives you the program. The program you could base your workout and fitness, and diet off that program for as long as you want. Really, it's not like the workout is going to change too much. It's just one of those all around workouts. Nothing too stupid or crazy. Like you'll see some people like doing curls on one leg or doing silly stuff like that. So it's just basically your intro workout, and but the the phone consultation and unlimited questions and consultation is 1 month.
Okay. So it's for 1 month just to get someone on the right track.
Yeah, so
That's
pretty
the-
much my goal is for you to be able to go to the gym by yourself and be fully self-sufficient within that month.
Okay. Someone asked, do you do house calls?
Would like I come over there
Yeah.
like a real trainer?
I don't know.
I mean, if you're in San Jose and you're not too far away from me, then I do at-home personal training, but I usually charge $40 a session for that.
How long are sessions?
The session is like an hour to an hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's like I said, that's also cheaper than a lot of people charge.
Yeah.
Usually it's like $60 for somebody to actually go to your house and so I sell myself cheap. I'm like a cheap whore. Combo Fiend said, "You're like a cheap whore. You sell yourself at a very low price."
Hey, there needs to be cheap whores. They make the world go around. They make the world go around. So yeah, if you're in the San Jose area, definitely hit up Drew about some
Yeah, if you
personal
want
training.
if you want that
Real
one-on-one.
personal training, 1-on-1.
Where can they reach you for that, by the way?
Oh yeah, you guys could let me type in my email address into the chat, and also it's mirza.andrew@gmail, or if you go to my Twitter @DrewGrimey, you could see all the information about it. It's in my in the headline.
Okay. So you mentioned putting on muscle mass for me. How would I get my dick bigger?
You'd have to put on have some more protein.
A lot more protein. So like
Yeah, a lot more
peanuts?
protein, and pray to God.
Pray to God. I don't know. It's like a SOL, man.
Yeah,
I've
I
done
wouldn't,
some
I wouldn't,
things.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
All right, I'll just stick with the pills. That'll help the pills and monkfish. All right, we got
Awesome.
a lot of
We have
questions.
a lot of questions, yeah.
Yeah.
But before we jump into the fan questions, do you have any questions for him, Honzo?
That was my one question.
Oh, that was your one question.
Yeah.
Hold on one sec. I have a couple questions, but I'll just tone it
Just-
down to this one right here. So obviously you guys are in the heart of Marvel scene, basically in NorCal. Do you feel like it's been going anywhere, or does it need help, or has it been dwindling? Like, what's kind of the Marvel scene right now?
I think it's geographical. I mean, North Bay
I'm asking
kind of.
Drew Grimey.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Like as far as the Marvel scene for NorCal, is it? Are you saying is it growing or is it?
Yeah, because personally, I live in Sonoma and I don't play Marvel at all, so I really have no idea what's going on with the Marvel scene.
I say it's at the time it's pretty stagnant. It's not really going up. It's not going down. It's just the guys that come out every week are the same guys that come out every week.
Yeah, I agree with that. North Bay, after Starbase closed, there's no place that you can play. And East Bay and South Bay, I'm just assuming they just go to Milpitas every now and then whenever there's a tournament. Not very consistent. And it's like, hey, there's a tournament. And they go and they play. It's like, eh. I really think there needs to be like a weekly in like the city or somewhere central to the whole scene, and just have everyone go out. Because I think back in vanilla when we had Starbase, which was the only thing besides Ram Nation, and the city guys came up for that, we had new people every week and it was popping, and all the good players came out, so we had one central place. But after that, there hasn't been a central place really.
I think
it's-
the problem with San Francisco is it's just the real estate is too expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
really
got to
have
be
to
lucky
get-
and know somebody and get a good deal on something.
Yeah, or just somebody's house, but even that is really really small over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Alright, well,
it's
cool.
hard. It's hard. Plus San Francisco being a shit city.
I hate San Francisco.
It's the worst. It's not worse than LA though.
Yeah,
It's like
probably
not
just
even
as
close
bad.
to LA.
I hate LA more.
Anyways, what are our
Spread
fan questions like?
Well, Drew and Mage asks, do you ever see a day when PC is the leading platform for fighting games? What would be the pros and cons of that happening?
Actually, me, Ryan, PR Rog, F Champ, and Ricky, we were talking about that on the way to on the way to Landhammer, and they were saying, yeah, any tournament, because we were talking about how Skullgirls is going on PC, and how the new Street Fighter is going to be on PC, and they're like, yeah, any tournament that has PC fighting games, they're like, yeah, we really want to support that, just because when you have PC games, when you're playing the game on the PC, it's more room for sponsors to get in, because now your sponsors can push video cards, memory, all kinds of stuff in for computers, so that more sponsors means more money, and the more money means bigger pots. So if all fighting games were on computer, I feel like FGC would probably have a lot more support from bigger companies.
I agree, but it's a little hard for the community to like even get a machine that works that well.
Yeah.
And so I still think there'd be holdouts, people playing on console. But I mean, if you got a sponsor like Intel or something to give you computers so you could run it, you just need one donation, and then you could run as many tournaments as you want on them.
Yeah, I mean, like you could play the game at home on the computer, but I mean on the console.
Yeah.
But really, what they want is just the tournaments to run it on
Yeah.
the PC. And if like you said, if there's like somebody like Intel or however they run the Dota tournaments, I don't know how that goes.
Well, the Landhammer, they all brought their own computers.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's
I know you're talking about though. Usually Dota, they play at their house. Same with League of
Everybody's at home.
Dota, yeah, everyone's at their house. Besides LANs, and at LANs they provide computers.
The startup, I
What about,
mean,
like,
you know, it's going to be a ton of money.
What's that?
I was like, the startup is obviously going to be a lot more money than console, but I mean,
Thanks.
I see no problem running tournaments on PC, because the quote unquote pros or whatever are just going to get a PC and they're going to train on that anyway. So the people that are going to be really interested in it are going to get PCs anyway, and so I really don't feel like it would be that big of an issue like Xbox and PS3, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone has a PC nowadays, anyways.
I need to get a better PC.
You do? What do you have right now?
I have a piece of crap Dell Latitude D630.
Okay, you just said Dell, so I already know.
Yeah, it's really old.
Yeah, you got one core in there.
Let me
Anyways,
see. No, it's a Centrino Duo.
oh, that's fuck me then.
Half-eaten Apple Core.
I know. You got 1.8 core in there. Let's see. Well, we have a bunch of things. Please ask Drew Grimey where he thinks Viper is on the tier list. Also, do you have some just what do you think Viper's on the tier list?
All right, so I'm gonna put everybody that's in front of her. You got Magneto, number 1. I feel like Magneto and Morgan, I think, are the 2 best characters. Followed by Zero, Virgil, and I'm tempted to say. See, Viper, I don't think she's 5, but I feel like there's like maybe a 3-way tie
Between
with. I gotta see like the list of characters in front of me, really, but
Dante? Fiber?
What about Doom?
yeah, I say
Yeah.
like tied with. I think Wolverine is really good. People don't give him enough credit, but you got to see like you got to admit like you see a lot of Wolverine teams just tearing through people. So Wolverine, Firebrand. Wait, what's another good character? Give me another good character.
Doom?
Doom, yeah. I think it would be like a 3-way tie for them. Am I missing anybody?
Dante. What do you think of Dante? You think he's terrible?
Dante is like mid,
Really?
solid mid.
I put him. I used to put him at number 3.
That's because you suck.
I don't know. I think he's the best support character in the game, even better than Doom.
And I get a lot of people saying, "Oh, you put Magneto above Virgil." Well, you got to think like Virgil without meter is nothing. He's just basically a dude with very nice sword normals but he can't even cancel them. If they whiff, you're done. So if you have no meter, you can't save your ass for anything. So Magneto, if you watch a really high level Magneto play, his neutral game is so much better than Virgil's. He has magnetic blast zone, he has disruptor, he has tri-dash. It's so much harder to block a tri-dash mix-up than a left-right mix-up. And the reason why is because you could push block a left-right mix-up to negate it. But a tri-dash mix-up, you can't push block. If you're getting hit by an assist, you can't push block at all. to negate a tri-dash mix-up because you got to just pick either high or low. And again, same thing. Zero, the same thing. I have no problem fighting zeros now. It's a matchup thing because there's only so much Zero could do outside of his lightning range, where his lightning crosses you up in command dash. There's really nothing he could do outside of that besides zoning, and his zoning is, well, it's one of the best. It's not the best in the game. And then I put Zero at number 3. It's not like he's really that far off.
I think your logic's consistent, but I still think Zero's better than Magneto. Even though I think Zero's actually getting worse as time goes on. I think
Magneto's getting better every day.
I think Magneto will eclipse him, but I don't know. Right now I couldn't say that because Zero is just so derp dead.
But I don't see it. Like, I just feel like people lose to Zero because they run in on him while he's got his Buster charged. If you fight the matchup outside of Zero's lightning range, if you have a character that can't, first of all, your character needs to be able to fight it outside of Zero's lightning range. But if you rush in on Zero after he lets go of his Buster, you have like a good, what is it, like 3 Marvel seconds, however long it takes him to charge his Buster to do some work on him.
Like 2, yeah. Yeah. So there you go. That's his answer. I sort of agree with it. I think you'll be right, actually, in time, kind of like Crisis. Where you'll disagree with them, but then he ends up being right.
Yeah.
Is there any tips for people who watch streams a lot? To work out, I'm sorry. Workout tips. Like, maybe...
What?
So maybe people... Yeah. Something they could do at their desk.
Drink a lot of water. Water's really good for you. Yeah, I don't have my water bottle right now, and I'm starting to get thirsty. But yeah, water gets your metabolism going, keeps your skin nice and soft. Basically, everything good you could think of, water does it.
Warm or cold water? I heard some people said warm water.
Well, whatever you like. Do you like warm water? Drink warm water. You like cold water? Drink cold water. Come on, man.
All right. Solid Abyss asks, how do I get past the dreaded wall so I can level up? Feel like I'm not getting better. I think I had a forum post on this like 15 years ago or something.
I think we even talked about it on the show before.
Yeah. Basically, like, you have to just grind through it in practice until you get your light bulb moment and start getting better. Like, there's no like secret to it.
No, that's stupid, Honzo.
Okay.
Here's what you do. You look back at every single match that you lose, and you see where was the turning point. What made you lose that match? What cost you that match right there? Especially in Marvel, it's very obvious when you make a mistake, and there's always one event that costs you the match, and you try to fix that problem that you examine right there.
I don't know. I feel like playing and like dedication, like increasing hours practice will level you up faster than analysis, even though analysis is really important.
No, I'm not saying to analyze it. You analyze it on the fly. So, like, while it's happening, you make a mental note. Say, this is where I messed up. Like, I hate watching my matches.
I do too. I hate it.
I hate it also.
But I always remember, if you ask me about a match that I lost, I'll tell you where I went wrong in it, because right when it happens, I know what I did wrong. Like, ask me about why did I lose to GC Yoshi?
Why did you lose to GC Yoshi?
I dropped the bomb loop on Spencer in the last game. There it is.
All right.
But I didn't actually go back and watch it. I just remember it. I bookmarked it in my brain.
Well, maybe some people don't have that habit. You just didn't get into the habit.
Get into the habit. Like, when you lose a match, say, right after the match is over, why did you lose the match? And that's it.
It might be a drop combo. It might be something.
Yeah, drop combo.
It might be anything.
Might be because you didn't block. You didn't block when you should have been blocking.
Yeah.
Especially Marvel.
You might have been going in when Zero had his Buster charge. You never know.
Exactly.
So who is more fit? Sammy Fish asks, Drew Grimey or Killer Kai? Harrison?
I'd have to go Drew, because he's on the show.
Yeah, come on now.
Kai
Even
can
if I
kick
wasn't
me in the
on
head. Kai can kick me in the head when I'm
I
standing.
could kick you in the head too.
Can you? I want to see
I
it.
think my dog could kick you in the head.
That's probably true. But yeah, probably Drew. I don't know. He just ripped.
Hey, when Killer Kai took his shirt off at the tournament, he had a negative chest, meaning there were no chest muscles whatsoever. It was flat like a like a 12-year-old boy.
Like
Damn,
Honzo Gonzo.
like me.
He had no muscles. He's lean, but he's got no swoles.
So we're all about the swallows on the show. So
He needs to get some of those gains on.
some bench press.
Some of everything.
All right, we love you, Killer Kai. Maybe not Drew, but at Drew Red Mage asks, who would win in a fight, Drew or Rico Suave? I mean,
Again,
guess
I'd have to go with Drew.
Rico has weird naked pictures of himself on the internet, so probably Drew.
Hey, don't we all though?
Well, I mean,
I think Honzo at this point is trying to avoid that. Like he was in the very beginning of the show.
why are you bringing this back up? Is there a reason why you play Marvel, Drew?
It's fun. Oh, actually, I was thinking about it yesterday because everybody always asks me like, Drew, why did you start playing in tournaments so late? And I thought about it, and I actually remembered the exact reason why I started actually going to tournaments. You want to know why? Because
To get mad bitches.
Marvel's Online was so bad that I actually like got off my lazy ass and be like, I can't play this game online. I'm gonna go actually to tournaments. Street Fighter had really good. I always thought the game had good netcode, so I really had no reason to leave my house and actually go seek out tournaments because it's like, okay, well, this is what I could be doing at home. But Marvel, that's what made me want to go to tournaments so I could actually do my combos.
That's
I
cool.
think that's a frustration shared by many, and
Yeah.
a
But
lot
if it
of
wasn't for that, I wouldn't be going to tournaments. So, in a way, Marvel's bad netcode actually helped me out.
Do you
I think
think for
you have to go
KOF it had the opposite effect? It was so bad that it just made people quit the game.
yeah,
Yeah, nobody wanted to play it.
you have to connect to people. You know, you have to see the lag before you know. But yeah, I think it's a good example of online players getting up and going to tournaments and doing well. I think Drew's a poster boy for that. I mean, Tekken has their own. Tekken has a lot of online players that go out and just destroy people. So I mean, if you're playing online, you're like, man, maybe I'm good. And you're doubting yourself. Just go to a tournament.
Yeah, that's
See how you
true.
do. You can win it. You never know.
You can always surprise yourself too.
Yeah.
You never know until you try.
Someone. Okay, that's not a question. By just guessing, where would you guys place the new Ultra Street Fighter 4 character in the tier list and why?
The new character that has been announced.
Yeah.
I hope
They're
it's
gonna
like
be all material.
I hope it's very bottom, like the last person on the tier list. I hope they're absolutely terrible, so that way they don't have to make another game because it's completely broken and everybody starts crying.
Yeah, I think that's how they're going to balance it. They're going to intentionally make them not the best character in the game,
I hope so too.
just so they don't have to re-update it and hear everybody bitch about it again.
Super was kind of like that. Most of the characters were. Ugh.
Yeah, exactly, because they were probably not planning on doing another update after that.
Yeah. We'll see. We don't know. We don't even know what the character is, so hold your
Yeah,
horses.
but I'll tell you what, if because I know they're not going to charge for another update in Ultra Street Fighter after the $15, so they're going to want to get this one as perfect as possible to the final version, or is the final version. They don't want to risk people complaining about this version.
Yes.
Especially after what happened to AE. And then they had to
Yeah.
give like everybody at Evo a free copy of it.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah. I didn't get mine for reasons no one will know. Someone asked, will it blend? Sure. Gibby's mad at me. Gibby said his hat's better than ours, Harrison.
His hat?
Yeah. His Dodger hat.
What does that have to do with anything? Obviously it's
know.
wrong and not true.
I know it is. And we get in one last question. What's your opinion on energy drinks like White Monster?
Okay, one thing about me, and I don't recommend this for other people, this is just what I like. I am a caffeine monster. I love caffeine. So, if it's got no calories and it's got a ton of caffeine in it, I'm there.
Okay.
But I mean, if some people don't respond to caffeine as well, so it's whatever works for you.
So you're saying no calorie caffeine's good. It's okay in moderation or even.
Yeah, caffeine's good for you. As
What do you
long
think
as
about
don't got-
coffee?
Coffee is fine. I don't like what it does to your teeth. I don't like coffee. I don't drink coffee, but if it's got caffeine, I like it.
Well, there's the answer. I only drink amps. because it has Mountain Dew in it. Just no one cares.
Everybody knows you just drink Mountain Dew.
I know. I think those are the relevant questions. Someone asked why it burns when they pee. It's probably because you stuck it in some dirty slut. Someone wants to get a protein shake flavored with e-cig juice.
What?
Do you ever partake in a protein shake flavored with e-cig juice?
Like protein flavor in something like this?
No, like protein shake, but flavored like that.
Huh.
Could you do that?
Well, okay, so I'm sure he's just trolling me,
I know.
but actually they do make the stuff that they use to flavor the e-cig juice is food flavoring.
Oh.
So you could actually use the food flavoring and flavor just about anything. So
Oh.
yes, you could. Yeah. So don't you look stupid now?
I guess you could, man.
Yes, I can.
I got
So,
one
yeah.
question from Sammy Fish. What do you think keeps people from playing Guilty Gear? What can I do to alleviate that issue? And also, Drew Grimey, do you play Guilty Gear?
I don't play Guilty Gear. When I went to college, they had a Guilty Gear station, and it looked so crazy that, like, the game itself looked so nuts that I did not want to even like, I didn't because the people that were playing it were really good, so I did not want to get bodied, so I never played it. But it looks pretty cool. I want to play the new one, the new one, not the remake.
Yeah, XRD.
Yeah.
What was the first part?
Basically, what do you think keeps people from playing Guilty Gear?
It's
It's old. I feel like
it's old. It's really hard to get into from a beginner to even intermediate. From intermediate to advanced is fucking hard, really, and then from advanced to like pro status is really hard. So everything is just really hard to get to, and you have to learn a lot of subsystems, and the characters are all unique. It's a lot to learn. Like
Yeah.
in Marvel, you don't have to learn that much stuff. You just have to learn your 3 characters in like the top tiers, and you're good for the most part. But in Guilty Gear, you have to know everyone. You have to know all these setups. It's kind of like Tekken, but not bad. So.
And the other question is, what can I do to alleviate that issue? I personally think people are just gonna play what they want.
Yeah. Not much you could do.
Yeah.
Tutorials, anything to ease people into the game. I mean,
You could try.
it's even one person's a success. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
real
true.
quick. Have you guys seen the trailer for GTA 5?
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Harrison.
I had somebody actually asked me, are you excited for any other game other than GTA 5? And the answer is no.
That game looks so sick. It's got like the heist aspect where you could where you're basically controlling 3 people. And it looks like The Sims meet Grand Theft Auto.
It does actually. Yeah, you can like put money on stocks and buy cars and
Yeah,
All
it's
this
pretty
crazy
nuts.
stuff.
You can, like, see social life and all that stuff.
it's totally gonna be like in the awesome corny way that is GTA with like the super like racist and like stereotypical America.
I saw they have fake political ads for 2 candidates that they
Yeah.
released for GTA 5, and they're pretty spot on.
Did you
Yeah.
you're on that
Actually, that's, like, the
website,
only
right?
game I'm looking forward to.
Did
That's
you
not a
scroll
fucking
all the way to the bottom and then there's a little thing, it says like, click, and share or something like that, and you click it and it's basically like a Facebook knockoff or something, but it's called docking, and it's just 2 dicks just like sticking together.
Rockstar.
Rockstar.
But we have one last question. What do you think distinguishes your Sea Viper from other Sea Viper players? Like, we had the Sea Viper Triumvirate at one point. What do you think makes you stand out?
Man, my Sea Viper is so grimy. I don't know. I feel like I have good reads. I don't know, because I do a lot of stuff that, you know, people are like, oh, you're fucking crazy for doing that. But and I always like say, no, I knew he was gonna do this. I knew this was gonna happen when I did that, because it seems to work out more than it doesn't. I mean, sometimes it doesn't work out and I just look like an idiot. But I feel like I have good reads, and I guess I'm pretty rushdown oriented. So I play kind of an aggressive style of Viper, and plus I got that Strider assist, so it really he's got my back while I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, every Viper is a little different. I feel like since Marlon's not playing, there's not really many other Vipers.
There's full schedule. You, K Beast.
Yeah.
I don't know about Chris.
Yeah, it's just basically like us three. I don't even think Forward plays anymore. I haven't seen him play.
He plays a little bit. He got married, so I mean,
Yeah, he got bodied by that marriage life.
yeah.
That's rip.
So yeah, so I mean we're all a little different. Oh, and then there's Unknown, but he plays Viper in a completely different position. So it's like Anchor Viper, and it's not even.
It's weird.
It's different because he starts off with a lot of meter, so and not really much of an assist unless he has Sentinel. But his Viper's pretty good too.
I think what defines your Viper more than anyone else is that if you usually get the first hit, their entire team disintegrates pretty fast.
Yeah, that too.
It's
That's
really
how
explosive. It's explosive, and you don't see that with many Vipers. I mean, KB starts to get it going, but you fuck it up sometimes.
Yeah,
But, like
Plus,
you have
Hades can't get the kill a lot of the times because
yeah, 'cause he doesn't have version. Yeah. So like your team is like perfectly suited for just like fucking someone's day when you get
Yeah.
like one light. So it's like it's really scary to play.
Virgil with Viper assist gets unblockables as well too. So even when Viper's not on the screen,
Yeah.
you still get an unblockable.
Kind of like that take with stuff where you put them in swords and.
Yeah, but mine looks better.
Questions I got on the Twitters.
I got one last question for you. Why do you call yourself Drew Grimey?
Because I'm dirty.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Usually,
that
yeah, there's some cool story or something.
hygiene.
Yeah. You just woke up one day, I'm grimy. I'm just gonna call myself Drew Grimey.
Okay, so
You didn't shower one day.
yeah. So I used to go to my friend's house after the gym, and like straight after the gym, so my shirt would just be all like sweaty, and be like, "Damn, Drew, you're hella grimy." And I was like, "Yeah, you know what?" And this is around the time that I was training for MMA, so I could just, not so I could be a fighter, but just so I could like be a better fighter. And I was like, "Yeah, you know what? If I was in the UFC, I would call myself Drew Grimey." And then that's where I got the nickname. They just call me Drew Grimey. And then when I got my Xbox, I call myself Drew Grimey as my gamer tag. So that's pretty much how it started.
So that shirt changed everything. Dirt.
That sweaty shirt
Dirty.
that I wear after the gym every time.
You wear every time. My brother does that too. He stole one of my shirts and ripped the sleeves off when I was younger in high school.
Just like that. Ah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's
Just rip it right in front of you.
I guess that's not my shirt anymore. Yeah. Anything else you want to say, Drew?
No, I mean just if you want to change your life and get in some good shape, hit me up on my Twitter. You go on my Twitter at Drew Grimey. Feel free to ask me any questions you have about working out, nutrition, fitness. I'm actually here to help you guys. Even if you don't want to buy a plan, I'm still here to help. I like seeing people progress with their health.
Awesome.
And that's it.
All right, awesome. So yep, just check it out, Drew at Drew Grimey, and we'll have the links in the description on the YouTubes if you're on the YouTubes. And yeah, I think that's it.
Awesome.
Nothing else.
Hanzo, stay away from the mad bitches.
I can't.
All right. Well,
Somebody wants to know what I think about CrossFit.
Okay, go ahead.
CrossFit's good. It's a good way of getting your cardio and your weights in. I just don't like how that usually when people are doing CrossFit, they're so fatigued that their form fails, and it's actually kind of rough on the body. So it's I think it's a decent, not that great, not that bad. All right, that was just because I saw the question in chat like a lot.
that's cool.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, thank you, Drew Grimey, for being on the show. You can follow him at Drew Grimey. I'll make sure to have the email somewhere, so if you want to get any workout tips, you can get them. Until next time, you can follow me at Harrison SBA. You can follow Honzo Gonzo at Honzo Gonzo. Of course, more importantly, follow us at IPLAYWINNER. Check out iPlayWinner.com. Go to the podcast section. You can check out all the previous shows there. And that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Later, guys. Ooh, like Chen Li helicopter.